G'day, I'm Hannah, you're listening to The Sesh'n. Joining me in the studio is Lily Rose, aka Lily and Lachlan. Or Lachie, what do you prefer?
Lachie for sure.
Lachie? Lachlan. Okay, Lily Rose, how are you both going?
Amazing. How are you going?
I'm doing really good, thank you. So you played your first gig as Lily Rose less than a year ago, yeah?
Yeah.
And in less than a year, you've kind of become superstars. How is it from going from, like, you know, playing your first show less than a year ago to now playing gigs most weekends and, you know, everyone's loving your songs?
It's fucking sick. It's so good. I mean, when we first started off, we, as a band, were really new to everything, I guess. I mean, we had our first band practice with Bill on the same day as our first gig, so it was really, like, out there for us, but now it's just, it feels weird if we don't gig all the time, eh?
Yeah. So, Lily, you were, like, playing solo stuff a little bit before the band. How did you, you know, pick everyone in the band? How did it kind of come together?
Well, I met Lachie through a music essay vet course, and then in that course we were just writing music together, and we wrote Uncomfortable, and we were like, nah, fuck this, we're going to keep this to ourselves, we're not going to use this for a fucking vet course. And then, I don't know, Lachie and Zaid were mates, and so I met Zaid, and then we all jammed together, and it kind of, you know, came as one. We were needing a bass player, and Billy was up for it, so he just slid in there perfectly.
That's so cool. So has anything about coming into the music industry and becoming like a really, like, a gigging band, I guess you could say, has anything surprised you about how, you know, it kind of operates or how it looks? Or is this exactly what you expected it to be like?
I didn't think it was going to be so, like, supportive, I guess. I don't know. We've met, like, going to gigs and stuff, a lot of people have come along. We've met so many great people, and I think I didn't expect that people would show up.
Of course they would. What's been your favourite gig so far?
Single launch.
Yeah, Unibar, for sure.
That was so much fun.
How good's the Unibar? I just love it though.
Oh, dude.
That was and you've got another single launch coming up soon, which we'll talk about in a sec.
At the Unibar as well.
For Frozen Coke. Frozen Coke has just come out. Congratulations, it's going so good. What's the story behind it? Do you remember how long ago did you write it? Did you? Has it changed?
I wrote it like April, May sort of area of this year, and I don't know. I just thought it was cool, and it's definitely changed like so much because it. How did it used to sound? Do you reckon?
It's just a lot more just rockier, I think.
Yeah.
Chilled out a whole bunch when we recorded it.
Yeah, for sure.
How much does a song change, Lily, from when you're sitting in your bedroom writing it to then when you take it to the band and play it for the first time?
Oh, so different because I write this stuff thinking like, oh yeah, I love it. I mean, I hope this is cool. And then it just, when I bring it to the boys, it just all comes together and it sounds amazing. And it like fits into place of where it's in my head supposed to be, but I don't even know what it's meant to be until it just happens and it sounds great. Like,
now you're quite a punk boy, Lachlan. Is this genre like new to you, or is it something that you were quite familiar with as well?
Nah, I like at the time that we started playing Lily Rose, I was going through a lot of like the indie phase, you know, Spacey Jane and all that. And I've kind of circled back around, like Blink and all that.
Lily putting you off it.
Bruh, I have a Blink top 10 playlist. What are you talking about?
But yeah, but it's not too different. It's just same sort of stuff I'm playing, just a bit slower.
So, what are, like, speaking of music and what you're into, what are both of your favourite songs at the moment? Like, number one, just, like, freak out when you hear it.
You go first, mate.
Asthenia, Blink-182, it will always be that song.
Yes.
For me, that song's always Grange by Hockey Dad. Always.
two very good options actually. So has there been like some really good music advice you've received yet? Is there anything that's kind of changed your direction, or you're just pretty confident with where you're going and people seem to be loving it?
I don't know. I've had so much like good advice and people like putting me on the right path to, you know, let me know what's going on and how to do shit, but at the same time I don't think that's really swayed how I'm gonna do stuff in the future. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I just kind of like keep going.
How dare you not know, Lily?
I'm sorry.
What is some of that advice you've received though?
Just send it. Just keep trying, you know. Just keep fucking doing your shit and people will love it.
Well, speaking of just doing your shit, you've got a lot coming up. What are some of your gigs you've got going? What's like the next couple months of Lily Rose looking like?
October's pretty booked. October 8th and 9th we've got gigs at the Broadcast Bar and the Uni Bar. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a nice little bender. And then October 15th will be the big single launch for Frozen Coke, which I'm so excited for.
Who else is on the lineup for that? We
got Pool Toy and Albany Avenue. I'm so keen. Albany Avenue, I listen to his music like personally, and I think it's sick as. And I just thought it'd be dope if I could play with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Albany Avenue, shout out. Yeah, listen to their stuff. It's really cool. And Pool Toy, I don't know, I just came across them on social media and then I listened to their music and I thought it was sick as fuck.
And now you're going to be playing with them at your single launch.
Yeah.
So people that are like listening to this and thinking, hell yeah, I'm going to go along to that, and haven't seen you already, what can they expect from a Lily Rose show?
High energy, jumping around.
Bill carrying the show.
Oh yeah, Bill and his
Depends on the day.
Bill and his big voice.
He
Yeah.
might not be there. It might be.
Oh yeah.
Not always.
Oh, no, that's amazing. So yeah, come along to those gigs. Thank you so much for joining me in the studio. Thanks for playing a little cheeky live snippet as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love yous. Bye.